welcome back to Barely Holding On.
Hello.
I'm Ryan.
And I'm Kearney.
This is a very special anniversary episode.
Woo, 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 woo. We're 1 year old.
We're 1 year old.
Wow.
How exciting. We've done
and
it.
so mature for our age.
Oh, I love us.
Wow. If you're not watching, you should. And you should look at our little banner behind us. It's a happy birthday sign.
Happy birthday.
Because it's our birthday. / anniversary / I almost said reunion. That's not how that works. Close enough.
Hey,
you get it.
Every week it's a reunion.
Oh, of you and me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Aw.
I feel like I could write a song.
Okay,
about
let's hear
that.
it.
Not
Freestyle.
right. What? Whoa.
Freestyle.
Whoa.
I'll drop a beat.
I never claimed to be Chance the Rapper. Or
No,
any
just
of
Flava Flav.
foreshadowing. Kearney may have bought something that. Why am I talking in third person? I may have bought something when we were running errands before for a very special reason. I may have bought something that maybe isn't usually up my alley. Why do I sound like an auctioneer?
It's not really up my alley. Let's see.
Oh, you could have just kept. You should have just kept
I
going.
know.
You know?
I know.
Believe
I got
in yourself.
nervous.
Believe in
Believe.
thyself.
I do believe.
Oh no, I don't know
No?
what that is, but I don't like it. What is
Oh,
that?
It's from Book of Mormon.
That's why it sounds religious.
Well, it's not. Well, technically.
Yeah.
I guess.
That's what I mean.
It's a hee hee ha ha on religion.
Oh, I know, but you know, those. Anyways, we're not gonna. What are we gonna argue about Book of Mormon on the podcast
On the podcast.
next
Who
week?
are you?
Next week. Shut up, God. She can't stop doing the fucking Conrad vocal stim over here.
Oh, it's so fun. My mom's so sick of it. I do it all the time.
Yeah, I'm sure she is.
Who are you?
Anyway,
Mm.
okay.
Okay.
You over it?
I had to finish.
Uh-huh.
So, Kearney, do we want to talk?
Yeah, Ryan.
Do we want to let the listeners in on what our media of the day is?
Oh God, we're back to like 90s radio host. Sure. Do you want to go first?
Sure. Actually,
Whenever I ask
Are
you
we
that
doing
and you
these
say
other-
yeah, you go, sure. You get so excited. It's so cute.
yeah, oh my god, I'm just so excited all the time. Actually, I do have something to say. I have a bone to pick with some of my
I
coworkers.
have
right?
some. Oh, wait, that's spicy.
Okay, because I think, which is okay. If you know me, this is actually kind of out of character.
Julia's a hoe. No, go ahead.
It's kind of out of character if you do know
Just
me.
kidding, Julia,
But
if you're listening.
They always make a comment that like, oh, Ryan laughs at everything. Like Ryan just like
Oh.
is always laughing, and I'm like, well, you guys are making jokes. Like,
Sorry,
I thought it was
have
funny.
a funny bone.
And I'm like, God forbid a girl giggles. Like, wow, okay. And it's always just like this thing of like, Ryan's the laugh track. And I'm like, am I not allowed to laugh? Now
You're
I feel weird.
welcome,
I'm
actually.
like, okay, sorry.
You're welcome. I didn't let your dumb joke
Also,
fall
half the time
flat.
I'm kind of laughing at them because it's like a weird, like awkward silence. And
Yeah.
it's like them, I don't know. Anyway,
Wait, that's kind of.
I think I'm getting bullied.
I feel like I'm beefing with your coworkers now. That's kind of mean.
Yeah, but I
Be nice to Ryan.
Yeah. Sorry I laugh. Like, I didn't know that was like a crime. To just be a little... I'm sorry. I normally don't like life. And God forbid I like life once in a while.
Like you literally have a silly goose tattooed on your arm.
Yeah, I'm just a silly goose. Okay? I do be goofing.
That's annoying.
Goose goofing. All right. So my media of the day is right now with Audible. I have been finding a bunch of recommended free audiobooks. And
Are the free ones good?
here is the thing. Sometimes they're awful.
That I was like, that
But
sounds like a no.
I have been finding these little gems, but the thing is they're only giving me reverse harems, and I'm not mad,
Hold
but
on.
I am a little...
Hold on.
Okay.
What?
So, right now...
What the fuck is that?
There are two series that I'm really enjoying.
Uh-huh.
And now they both... One's darker than the other, but they both take place inside of asylums. And they're probably
Okay.
like college age students, maybe a little older.
What is happening to these people? Okay.
A lot.
Clearly.
A lot.
Okay, so they're in an asylum.
So they're in asylums, and one of the girls she doesn't speak.
Oh,
really?
She's a mute.
Yeah, a selective
Okay.
mute.
Not to be confused with a newt.
Right. Right. No, and I've always said that.
Did you like how I stuttered in that too? I was like, newt. Anyways.
She turned me into a newt. I got better.
I don't know why I was thinking Harry Potter too. Yeah.
That's Monty Python, but T.
It was just so familiar to me that I assumed it was. Look.
Why do you think everything British is Harry Potter?
I mean, well,
A lot
it's
of
actually
them.
really embarrassing because Monty Python and the Holy Grail was like, well, it still is one of my favorite movies,
Yeah.
and it has been for a long time. So the fact that I just flubbed that one is.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll
Whew.
forgive you.
Anyways, your media.
Yeah. So
She's mute.
she's mute, and there are these really dark people. So she has about like 4 guys. I think she has 4 guys that all like her, and they're all like a part of this secret society within it. And then they all end up dating her.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
okay.
And the same thing with the other one.
I'd
But
like
she's not
more-
a mute.
I'd like more context, but not right now.
I'll like break it down next
yeah,
time.
sure.
No,
sure,
it's
sure.
really good. But
Okay.
I'm both of them on the last book on each of them, but the audiobooks aren't fully out and until the 22nd. I'm really excited. It has a full cast narration. That's what I want to get at, actually. I shouted out these narrators, I think, last week.
Last week.
But they're doing a full cast narration. It is so good. They just bring everything to life, and it's so much fun. And those are the ones that I really like.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the others, they're okay, but
That's
it's
cool.
hard. You'll get the first book free, and then you end up having to
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask.
pay for the
Is
rest.
it just the That's
But
how they get you.
But I do get a discount with being on Kindle Unlimited, so they're only like $5.
Oh, that's not bad
so
at all.
it's not bad.
Yeah.
I'm not spending like $25 per audiobook, or this would be
Yeah.
insane.
That's kind of cool though. That I feel like most of the time, something like Audible, where it's like books, or if there's something else, like even remember when iTunes used to do like the free single of the week or whatever.
Yes. Oh my god.
Like, most
I
of
forgot
the
about
time-
that.
iTunes is kind of that was a bad example because a lot of those like turned out to be bangers. But
That's how I got Casey Musgrave's song.
oh wow,
The Follow Your Arrow was
That's
through
how-
free Apple.
I didn't know that. That's how I first listened to Colby Calais.
No way.
And God, who was another? Oh, I'd have to go back and look. Anyways,
I totally
point
forgot.
being,
Yeah.
iTunes was a bad example because most of the time, like with those free pieces of media, it's not necessarily very good.
Or like when everyone had U2 on their phones.
That was different. That was like a whole fucking album that Apple was like, wake up, wake up, new U2 just dropped on your phone.
On your phone.
It's on everyone's phones.
That is when I realized that they
It's
can
fucking
access my
weird.
phone in like a
Yeah.
weird way, and I did not like that.
Like, why
I
are we
felt
concerned?
violated.
Yeah, why are we concerned about being tracked anymore when like they can put anything on my phone whenever they want to? You know.
I'm gonna be thinking about that for a little
Also,
bit.
you have a social security number, so you can literally be like, you know what I mean?
So true.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you too can be tracked.
Okay. Do you feel better now for getting that one out?
I kind of felt good. I haven't done something like that in a
That
while.
felt good. I feel so funny.
I'm getting bullied.
Yeah, a little bit. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm used to it.
Love you. Oh, that was
My coworkers, they're also bullying me
Right.
for just, I don't know, having a giggle.
right.
Anywho. what's
Well,
your
they're
media-
wrong, but I'm right. Anyways.
They're also boys, so that's also why I don't like it. Like,
Boys.
boys.
Why does it sound like
I
Patrick?
really like jumped on
Yeah,
it,
you
too.
really did.
I felt
You
like they
went,
were
yeah, we're going to make this a thing.
boys.
I sound like Patrick Starr.
Is mayonnaise an instrument? Boys.
We do quote SpongeBob kind of.
We did.
I wouldn't say frequently, but consistently.
We're frequent flyers of the SpongeBob.
We need to make merch immediately.
SpongeBob frequent flyers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so down.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
SpongeBob We'll
Bubble
We'll
Bubble
massage
Buddy
it.
should be on it.
We'll workshop it.
My friend's in there.
Congratulations. That was pretty wow.
That was
pretty good. Anyways, still listening? My media.
Our anniversary. We do what we want.
Oh,
Sorry.
happy birthday.
Birthday.
My
Happy-
media. Are you done? What now? What? Get it out. I love, you know what my favorite thing actually is? When I pause for dramatic effect, and then as soon as I start to talk, you add on another joke. It's so, we can't stop ourselves.
Dude, it reminds me of my mom. How anytime she's eating dinner and we're talking, she'll chew. She'll be done. The moment she puts food in her mouth is when she starts talking again.
Oh, so it's hereditary is what you're telling me. So we should have Michelle on.
That'd be so.
That would be really funny. No, I think we should.
We should.
A mom
She
episode?
doesn't even listen. She has no idea what's happening.
It's okay.
here.
My mom just started listening.
It's okay. My mom won't. I don't think she
Honestly,
I'd
it's maybe
rather
for
her
the
not.
best. It's maybe for the best.
I've said too much.
I've divulged too many things. Okay. There's something like oversharing on the internet, though, right? Right?
I
right?
love having a paper trail. It's great.
Oh.
A digital footprint. That's what it is.
I would have just gone along with it if you hadn't outed yourself. Do you realize that? Okay. 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 We're feeling good. Sue us. Sue us. For the two of you that are still here, my media of the day.
I'm so sorry. I want to hear it, please.
My media of the day is another concert that Ryan and I went to. We're on a roll.
Oh my gosh.
And this
yeah.
it was like 3 days ago.
Oh my God.
My media was we went. Are you okay over there? We went to a show at Soma of all places. Which, if you're not from San Diego, Soma is like, I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before because we probably talked about another show at Soma. But Soma is like the place where like all the little like dingy pop punk shows were back in the day,
Yeah.
and there still are, to be clear. But then some random like headlining tours of artists that are actually
They
relatively
have
big.
rappers there too, for sure.
Yeah. So,
Mhm.
anyways, we saw No Worries. They are a like hip hop R&B duo. It's Anderson .Paak and Knowledge, the producer. And it's spelled NX Worries, like all one word. I have loved them for many years, and I think this. Don't quote me. This might have been their first headlining tour.
Okay.
Because I don't know. I was gonna say I don't know that they've toured before.
They said it was
as
their
a
first
group.
time.
Yeah.
They said it was their
So
first
Anderson
time.
.Paak has toured before, obviously, and I've never had the chance to see him. What?
So fun.
Oh, I was like, you look like you had a
I know,
little
I felt
joke
bad.
in there. I've always wanted to see him, and then when No Worries went on a headlining tour, I was like, oh, I need to be going to that. And they're coming to San Diego. I need to be there, unfortunately. It was so good. They have 2 albums. Their second one released, was it the beginning of this year, I think? No. I think it was last year because they won a Grammy for it this year. So
Yes.
that's been a minute. That's crazy, actually. Anyways, I really love their first album is probably my favorite, but their second one is really good. It's just more on the R&B side and less on like the rap hip hop side. So it just is a little bit like slower overall, and that's why I think it didn't initially capture my attention as much.
Yeah.
But I've loved Anderson .Paak for a long time. I discovered No Worries relatively soon after I discovered Anderson .Paak. So I've listened to them for probably, oh gosh, I think it's maybe been like 8. Oh no, it's almost been a decade.
Oh wow.
For whatever reason, I discovered them. We were talking about this. I discovered them when I moved to Greece, or like right before I moved to Greece, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, that was a while ago. So it's been almost 10 years of me listening to them. I finally got to see them live last week. My boyfriend couldn't go with me, so I asked Ryan if she wanted to go. And I bribed her a little bit because it was midterms and she was tired. But
Yeah.
it was so fun.
It
We
was
had
really
such a
fun.
good time. There was so much marijuana in that place. I was very happy for
And
everyone.
a lot of tall people.
Yeah, actually,
I was really surprised.
there were a lot of tall
Because
folks.
I feel like most of the time I go to that, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm further in the back or what it was.
Yeah.
But I felt like everyone was tall, and that never happens at a show.
No, and like we're both tall, so it's usually like, oh, I can see perfectly fine.
I saw maybe half the concert.
I'm really glad I wore my platform boots because I was like, damn,
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to see in here. Anyways, it was an incredible show. They played all of my favorite songs of theirs. Like Knowledge is just such a good, like the fact that he was even switching up things like live because again, he's a producer and
He had
DJs,
some hard
like,
style in there too.
What?
He had some hard style
Yeah,
remixes.
it's
I was
just, like,
surprised.
He's so good, and Anderson .Paak is so good, and like it's really funny the way I've been thinking about it recently, especially like when I was catching up on all the tea about Anderson .Paak and how like he's notorious for like at the very least flirting, if not being like a full blown cheater, and like he got a divorce in the last probably like 2-ish years ago now,
Yeah.
I guess, and that's like this album is like the divorce album basically, in terms of lyrics at least, but
Oh yeah.
it just is, it kind of is really starting to finally like paint my image of him a little bit of like, if he wasn't, and might be a hot take, but if he wasn't talented at music, I think he'd maybe be a loser.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Like, not that I don't think that he is, but I think that if he didn't have something big going for him like music, I think yeah.
Yeah. the Short King
that's a
was
little
giving
harsh,
Short King with some of his lyrics for sure. In like some of the like vibes, like just I made this comment the moment we get in the car. I go, I wasn't sure if I needed to like turn in my feminist card for some of these songs that were being like performed.
Look,
but it was only a couple of them.
Art
but
is
it was,
art.
I kind of was like, hey, and he's in his feels, and he has every right to sing about his feels.
Yeah.
But when I hear all these other men with their partners singing the songs that are about him being a little promiscuous, it wasn't the vibe that I wanted to be.
But you know what? You can't help a good song, right?
The song was good.
And I also was
I even caught myself
singing and rapping
bopping
along.
my head a little
so
bit to
what
it.
can I say? Here's the thing. I'm very white, okay? Very aware of that. However, I got to watch them perform one of my favorite rap songs live, and I got to rap along with them and be dumb about it to my best friend, and that was so fun.
Oh, you had I loved it for you.
That was so
I was
fun.
so excited.
So yeah, it was a great night. Anyways,
I was happy I could be there for you.
Yeah. And I did forget my earplugs, but luckily they had some for a single $1 at the bar.
$1 here.
Take care of your ears, kids.
Yeah, I'm pretty much deaf. Yeah, well.
Confessions.
Yeah, I don't know where I was gonna say Confessions of a Teenage Drama
I was
Queen.
too. I was thinking that, but like you're not
and
a teenager.
then I was thinking about Confessions of a Shopaholic, because that just got added to Netflix, so I keep seeing that like little poster. Haven't seen that, but I have seen the poster. I saw Slander this weekend as well.
I saw Krish.
I forgot. I know that you guys just all listened about my reverse harem stuff, but Slander
Ryan
2,
went to a rave.
I went to a rave and I headbanged and my neck and back hurt.
Yeah.
It was rough the next day.
Well, also like you and I went to that concert on Thursday and you went to a rave the next day.
Yeah, I am getting old because like I was hurting. I was hurting after the first concert. My back was hurting just from standing.
Yeah. Yep.
And I was like, oh, great. Here we go.
That's okay. Know thyself, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's becoming a thing.
Just brittle.
Oh.
I just feel like brittle.
Yeah.
I need to like go and work out or something.
Put some muscle on them bones.
I know I
Yeah.
need to.
Why not?
Ugh. What a time. I love music.
We wanted to, in the spirit of having a birthday, anniversary, whatever you'd like to call it, celebration of 1 year of the podcast, we wanted to kind of reflect on some of our favorite moments, favorite episodes, looking back on how far we've come. It's really funny. Like we were both just kind of like scrolling, taking a quick scroll through Spotify to like refresh our memories of all the different episodes we've done. And I mean, even like our screen caps have gotten better and like our captions and whatever and our little rage baity titles sometimes. we almost did this episode at my dining table, which if you remember and if you've watched since then was probably the first like, I don't know, third, maybe not that long, but we had quite a few episodes when I first moved into this place of us at the table with that fuck ass backdrop that we had to like manipulate every single time. Anyways,
it's been a whole thing.
Yeah, it was fun to look back and like think back of. I can't believe it's been a year, but at the same time, it feels like we've been doing it longer than that.
Yeah,
in a way, but that's like what everyone ever says about how time passes.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think it's so funny, like especially like looking back at the table and like we've had some of like my favorite moments there. Yeah, for sure.
Same.
But then also just seeing how much more comfortable we are talking to the mic and with each other and like figuring out the dynamic and stuff of like doing it. Because like obviously like we hang out, we talk, but it's very different than trying to put it into like a media format.
Right. We're like a little more put together on the podcast than when we're just hanging out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and even just
I haven't gotten up and ran away in a while.
That's true.
I'm growing.
Wow, growth.
I know.
And even just like from a behind the scenes standpoint, like we don't have to do very much editing these days. Mostly just because like we for the most part get into like a pretty good flow, and if there are things I need to edit out, like we know to like we pick up on those cues. We kind of know in the back of our brains now we don't have to think so hard about like how things need to go. Like we'll talk about it, we'll get it set, and then we'll record, and it just kind of goes usually pretty nicely. So yeah, there's just been some growth there, but honestly I think one of my favorite episodes was our second one where we talked about like our dating stories.
Oh my gosh, that one was at my house, huh?
It was at your house. So the very first episode we filmed was at my old place, and it was right before I was moving out. And then the second episode we filmed, because I was in limbo, we filmed at Ryan's house.
Yeah.
And then we filmed at my dining room table for, I don't know, probably a couple months.
Oh my gosh.
And then I finally got this lovely couch of mine, which at the time was like my dream couch because it pulls out into like a full rectangle, not like a pull out bed, but it pulls out and just makes the whole thing one big rectangle, which is nice. Anyways, we finally got this and we were like, should we like switch it up and like be comfy and cozy on the couch? And we've been here ever since. So that's fun. But yeah, that second episode is just, I don't know. It's one of our most like raw ones in a way, just because like there's some pretty like personal stories in there.
Gosh. Yeah.
And a little ranche.
Little ranche.
But I don't know. That's a fun one for me.
I kind of going, I guess, a little bit on that. Not really, but kind of as the Hear Me Out episode.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's a good one.
That one was so funny. I feel like you really got to see a different side of me in that, of just the
Yeah,
house.
I just also will never forget me having Hopper on there and us calling your mom to try to get her side of the story about not just the fact that I did freak you out by using Hopper, but you having to have your mom describe just how fearful you have been of him your entire life.
Oh yeah, it's
that
like
really,
a long ongoing
that
thing.
really sent it home for me.
Yeah, and you having Jimmy's mom on there.
Look,
And a lot, what was it?
look.
A lot of penguins.
No,
Wasn't it?
there were two. Yeah, you're right.
I'm like, no way.
There were two. If anyone who knew me in middle school, shut your damn mouths, okay? Yeah, there were two. Were there three? No, there were two.
There were two.
Look, Jimmy's mom. I want to go back to that for a second.
Jimmy's mom.
Jimmy's mom. Baddie recognized baddie. What can I say?
Yeah.
No, but more so just, again, you know what? I stand by it, okay? She has a great energy. I said that in the episode. I think she does.
And I stand by Venom.
Look.
I don't know.
Yeah. Ugh.
I also just love Tom Hardy too. And I think that
Well,
the attitude is great.
that's a you problem, so.
Oh, I love him.
I think he's a really good actor. Like, sometimes he's attractive, but other times I'm like, you're, like, scary in how meaty you are. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's like a little like bulldog.
Yeah. Oh. I saw you try to fight that. And you decided to let it out. And you know what? More power to you. Really more power
I wasn't
to you.
really sure on that one.
Yeah. Another one that I really enjoy. I don't know. The holiday one was fun just because I think it's fun when we like talk about the holidays and like talk about the different like things that are actually going on when we're recording.
Yeah.
And, you know, and not just treating it like any other random day. But I have to say one of my favorite episodes was our mental health episode.
Oh, that one.
Again, like
was
we
really good.
don't get super serious a lot of the time, and that's kind of by design. Like we really want this to be mainly like a break and a little light and just a little like laughter and interest and hopefully something that brings a little like levity to your day or to your week or whenever.
Yeah.
So not that we don't care about getting serious. We do sometimes, obviously, and we still want it to be a space where like we can talk about things that maybe you don't necessarily hear about all the time, or you're not maybe comfortable talking about with other people, and that can kind of be a sounding board in a way, even though you're not talking to us, obviously. But my point is that I think that was a really nice moment for us to really like give us some like grounding in like the work that we do on this podcast. So that was just, and like for me, I was years ago, I would have never thought to be that vulnerable on something that other people could see. And it was just it was a nice selfish like roundabout moment for me of sharing a lot of like the depth of my personal story. So
Totally.
yeah, I was proud of us for that episode.
I agree.
Yeah.
That one was really good.
Yeah.
I think another one, I think holidays are good. That I will still always be a Christmas tree. I miss just
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I really enjoyed those for sure. I think that we've had some like fun ones. I really enjoyed a lot of the ones at the table, and especially with the Wicked era of like holding space.
Yes.
And like looking back of like the
God.
different things that we were having as like our own little inside stuff, like little spins
Yeah.
and like inside jokes that we were
Yeah.
always doing too.
And King
Prawn.
Prawn. Pepe King Prawn. I have to say, I don't know, 9 months later, that is still by far my favorite TikTok trend
Yes.
ever.
I will never forget my camel.
Oh, yeah. That was pretty good.
Kind of.
You got it. Your face scared me. I shouldn't have looked at you when you did it, but Yeah.
Like eye contact while
Yeah.
doing that.
Also, I do need to call us out for a second. Like, we kept talking about having guests, and we did once,
That was a really
and it was a really good episode.
I
Like,
know,
it
we
was
need to do
actually
more.
really fun, and it added like a whole new layer of, you know, it wasn't just like the pressure wasn't just on us to like yap at each other for a while and like come up with topics. Like, that was really fun. I really enjoyed that, and I do really want to do more. We just like got so caught up on getting to record each week and like putting something out that we got to a point where like we were so busy that there wasn't a lot of forethought for a few months for us. It was just like, okay, when are we recording? Let's do this. What are we talking about? Whereas towards the beginning of the year, for whatever reason, we had more of like kind of planning ahead. So
Yeah. I agree. I really want to do more of like guests and everything.
Definitely.
And like that's gonna come season 2. Season 2?
yeah. Are we gonna do a new season?
I think we should.
Yeah, I think it like TBD, but I think there will probably be, we'll have a little break for the holidays just because that's a normal thing to do. And then we might come back with like season 2 in 2026. We'll see how it plays
Yeah.
out, but we'll probably do something like that.
I think that there are just 2 that I think that I wish could have gone differently.
Oh?
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Hear me out.
Whoa.
I feel bad for how intense the creepypasta stories were. And I feel really bad because I don't think about the stuff that I read and how that can be very jarring when you're reading it out loud, and maybe how other people are listening to this.
Look.
And the amount of dog death was really uncalled
Yeah, that was actually
for.
crazy. It was crazy.
And
but
I
like,
do
you know,
feel very bad.
oh, it's okay. We didn't
and
scar
then-
anyone, probably. Maybe.
And then I think the only other thing was when we were trying to do the different languages, because I felt so dumb.
Oh my God, I forgot about that
The
one.
Duolingo, like, oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah.
I saw that and I literally shuddered when I was scrolling. I went, oh, I just never want to look at that episode.
Oh, you know what one of my favorite moments is, though? Talk about us being dumb, me being dumb specifically. The first time we did word association, purse yes.
Oh, I
That's where purse yes came from.
Purse yes.
You said purse and my word association was yes, which doesn't make a single fucking lick of
Purse
sense.
Yes.
Purse yes.
We still say that all
We
the
do.
time.
Yeah, we do. I don't know. It's just fun. Like, I know I've said this. I feel like I say it every other fucking week at this point, but it's just been so nice to have a creative outlet, have like scheduled time with you, be able for us to like share our interests, but also just like, as much as sometimes we're like, oh, like we really like, we got to do this. Like, what are we going to talk about? I don't even know what we're going to talk about. Sometimes we feel so all over the place, but it really is so nice to just have this time to, beyond the creative part, just have a space to like joke around and fuck around and just kind of add our own levity to each other's days and just like really have a space to decompress a little bit and get the wiggles out a little bit, but really just exist with each other and make time for things that aren't social media, that aren't work, that aren't stress, that aren't responsibility, and really just tap back into like little kids almost again.
Yeah,
or
and be
even just like
ourselves.
when we first met, like that age of just coming back to yourself a little bit. That's kind of how I try to see it sometimes.
Remembering that like life isn't as serious as it and we can take that time and just like be ourselves and like just have fun with things instead of it allowing like all the extra stuff to bog us down. So it's kind of nice having that like break. Like you can just have that mental break, that scheduled time to just decompress.
Absolutely. And I do think like it really, there are sometimes when I'm like, oh, I just don't know if I'm going to like be that on when we record today. Like whenever we do record, especially when I feel like that beforehand, I find myself afterwards, like, I do feel so good that like, it was nice to just like be in our little like world for a while. And I hope that comes across when you're listening, watching, whatever. I really hope it does. I'd like to believe that it does. So don't tell me if it doesn't, but it's just, I just feel like we've created a nice little space and I'm really proud of that. And I think too that there's something really powerful, I hope about us having that space and having that levity and having that like bubble of fun, hopefully, when things are so tough. Because I do want to take a really quick beat to talk about like things are pretty fucked up right now. Like, let's just be really honest. Especially in the country that we live in, which is the United States of America. Things have been really rough this year, particularly the last 9 months.
Yeah.
And we've touched on it sometimes. We usually don't dive in too far simply because, not because we don't care about it, because believe me, Ryan hears me rant about those things a lot.
Yeah, we try to bring attention to it, but we're not going to have this because it's everywhere. And like, we want this to be a break from it a little bit, but we're not going to ignore it.
Exactly. Like, I'm not going to wax poetic about it. I'm not going to be performative about it as much as I am trying not to be. We do care about those things and we do bring them up and we do address them, especially when things are really fucking bad. But we don't want that to be the focus simply because, not because, like to Ryan's point, not because it's not important, simply because I do believe in the power of art and laughter, particularly when things are this bad.
Yeah.
So I just want to call attention to that because I do think it's important, especially with all the No Kings protests. Yeah, I'm getting chills thinking about it. The amount of people that I've seen a couple different reports, but it is safe to at least say this is one of the largest American protests in history, if not the largest, simply by the amount of people that showed out. I think it was over 7 million or nearly 7 million.
Crazy.
And even I was in San Francisco for the weekend, like a very brief, like day and a half trip, seeing friends, which was super fun. We like went to a pumpkin patch and we drove down like the coast in this couple small towns in the Bay Area. Okay. And there were tons of people out protesting there in small neighborhoods. This reached every corner of the country and I'm very proud of that. Yeah. I had a friend ask me, they're like, okay, but what do we do now? Like, what's next? And what do we do? And honestly, I don't really know. Yeah. Because I need the amount of people that showed up at the protests to show up to the midterms next year. So you just have to keep encouraging people, I think, and keep trying to educate people if they are willing to listen. Yeah. Not that we know everything, being on the side that we're on. I'm not saying that I'm an expert in everything, but my hope is that, especially with the protests, especially with the amount of that people are talking about, that people start to see that are maybe on the side that we're not on. Oh, there has to be a reason why this many people are against what's going on. Yeah. Right? That's my hope. Not guaranteed, obviously. I can't bank on that happening. But I also hope, again, that art and that using laughter and those things to get people to kind of maybe start to think about things differently is something that can be used there. So anyways, that's like a whole other conversation, but I did just want to. Yeah,
the whole thing is just like, don't be quiet. Don't like, because that's the biggest thing. It's just like, keep talking about it. Yeah. And bring attention to it. And honestly, some of the best art comes out of these things.
It does. I said that in 2016 you can when he first got elected. And it's true. Art comes out of oppressive times and art comes out of...
That's when you know it's bad. We were having good art come back.
Yeah. and you know, and there's a joke too about like, I was joking with my friends actually about this when we were like driving through said protests over the weekend. Like the joke is that like good pop music is only when like there's a recession. And so we kind of hope that pop music is bad because it means we're not in a recession. But you know, like there is something very truthful to that.
Yeah, especially also like, I mean, also Hollister bringing back all of the like clothes from when we were in like middle school, and I go, recession.
That's a bad recession indicator. There's a lot of those these days. Yeah. So anyways, long story short, we do care about those things. I really hope that you care about the same things if you're listening. And honestly, I think the main takeaway, regardless of what side you're on, I think if you ask questions and be open-minded, and I think if you lead with caring about your neighbor and caring about those around you that aren't just the people that believe like you do, look like you do, think like you do. If you lead with caring about other people, I don't think you can be steered wrong.
I agree.
And I'm talking about genuinely caring about every other person. So I'll fucking leave you with that, okay?
Yeah, food for thought.
Yeah, I'm going to hold back other thoughts that I have just because. But anyways, cheers to another year of the Barely Holding On podcast. Yes. Thank you so much for being here. Very quickly, before we wrap up, we teased this last week, I believe. We are doing a giveaway for our 1 year anniversary. So
because we want to give you guys a birthday present.
Ooh.
One of you special listeners.
One of you special people that watch us. So we are going to post it on Instagram tomorrow, because tomorrow is technically the anniversary day. So this episode comes out a day before, so we're celebrating a little bit early. But we wanted to kind of show you a couple of the items that will be in said giveaway.
Yeah. So because As you know me, I love to talk about a good book. I will be adding in, I don't know if you can see this. If not, it's okay. So this is King of Wrath by Anna Huang. I love her books. They're very fun. They're very bingeable. This is the first book in an interconnected series. They're all billionaire CEO romances. Very good time. I have listened to this one, as well as read it on Kindle, but here's the hard copy. One of you special listeners will be getting this. I'm going to be adding it in there. I don't know if you guys want, should I do the blurb as well?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Story time. Ruthless, meticulous, arrogant billionaire CEO Dante Russo thrives on control, both personally and professionally. He never planned to marry until the threat of blackmail forces him into an engagement with a woman he barely knows, Vivian Lau, jewelry heiress and daughter of his newest enemy, the wife he never wanted and the weakness he never saw coming. It doesn't matter how beautiful or charming she is, Dante will do everything in his power to destroy the blackmail and their betrothal. There's only one problem. Now that he has her, he can't bring himself to let her go. Elegant, ambitious, well-mannered, Vivian Lau is the perfect daughter and her family's ticket into the highest echelons of society. Marrying a blue-blooded Russo means opening doors that would otherwise remain closed to her new money parents. While the rude, elusive Dante isn't her idea of a dream partner, she agrees to the arranged marriage out of duty. Craving his touch was never part of the plan. Neither was the worst possible outcome, falling in love with her future husband. Dun dun dun!
Spicy!
It's super fun, super good. Highly recommend.
That is fun.
I am actually going to I'm going to start reading the rest of the series as well. So the winner, let me know what you think, and maybe we can talk about the rest of the series together, because I want a book buddy.
A book buddy.
A book buddy.
Okay, so another piece of the giveaway. I've talked about this album. It was definitely my media of the day once upon a time, probably a couple months ago, because this came out in August. So this is the album Heavy Pulp by the Technicolors. It's their most recent full-length album. I went to see them in August. They're one of my favorite bands. They are not very popular, but they are like such unbelievably quality musicians across the board. It's so good. So this album is on vinyl. It is a 12-track album, 11-track album. So this will be part of the giveaway as well. It is very near and dear to my heart, especially this album in particular. It really it brought them back for me. So I'm very excited about that. We have a couple other things that you'll have to look at the actual giveaway post to find out.
It was very fun going today.
We did some shopping today, and we found some good items. So check out Instagram tomorrow. We will post all about it. We'll spam everywhere about it. Make sure you enter the giveaway. Make sure you follow the rules. We'll have a couple little rules on there. And more to come on that.
Yeah. Awesome. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much for listening. We're so happy to do this for a full year, and hopefully many more to come.
Yeah.
But follow us on everything at Barely Holding On Pod, as well as give us follow, subscribe, rate, comment, do all the things, share to a friend, do your thing. Send us an email of your dog. I want to know. Also, I still want to know what you're dressing up for Halloween.
Your dog. Oh wait,
or
that
dog.
reminds
Sorry,
me.
pets. I do want to see other pets too. I don't want to discriminate towards pets.
Cammie sent us an email.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I'm so glad this reminded me. Camila Andrietto, I believe is how you pronounce your last name. Please tell me if I got that incorrect. She sent us a happy anniversary email.
Oh my gosh, wait.
So cute. Okay, I'll read this. She said, "Guess who's back? LOL. It's you. We love you. Exactly, your favorite across the world fan. And I'm basically here to say happy anniversary to the Barely Holding On pod. Can you guys believe that you started at Kearney's old house and we're still unsure of how this would go? But now you've created such a comfortable show that goes by so fast over the week."
I'm going to cry.
That's so sweet. I can't, and we already talked about this, but there's been so much life in the last year, and we've consistently done this almost every single week. And that's incredible. Again, I've said this before, but I'll say it again. It has become such an ingrained part of us and what we do now. And I think that's a testament to how important it is. And even if it's 5 people that listen, if it's 2 people that listen, I'm really happy that we keep doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I am. She also says, I'm very proud of how far you've come and only wish more successful, fun sessions where you can enjoy each other's company while selfishly, I'm very entertained and having a blast. You deserve the absolute best, so it's a pleasure seeing you thrive. Oh. Also, you guys could replace the sessions of The Summer I Turned Pretty with some Emily in Paris binge watching while the new season is still not out. Oh, Ryan's making a face.
I have a bone to pick with Emily and Paris. Emily and Paris. I don't like that show.
Oh.
It bothers me. I think she's an awful protagonist. I think she's like actually
Hot take. I haven't watched it actually, so I need to watch it and maybe we'll discuss.
Okay, we can hate watch.
Yeah.
I'll hate watch.
I haven't watched it.
Sorry,
I've only heard about it. Kimmy said, you'll definitely have Belly replaced with another annoying girl and another unbelievable life of an American in Paris. LOL. Is the show really good? Nope, but it delivers a lot at the entertainment department. So there you go.
Okay, good. I'm happy
can
that
maybe
you
hate watch.
understand that she's really annoying. Because I was really worried for a minute.
She said, so here's to now and nothing else. That's the main reference. Thank you very much. And 2, more years of success to you and keep holding on, or barely at least. We're here for it. Congratulations and happy anniversary, XOXO Kimmy. That's so sweet.
Wait,
I have chills. That's really, really cute.
So cute.
That's so cute. Thank you so much. I really
Thank
appreciate
you.
that. Thank you guys for listening. Ryan already said it all. We will see you next week. And cheers to many more years of the Barely Holding On podcast.
Bye.
Bye.